You are not buying water. You are buying plastic, a label, and the illusion that you are better than everyone else. Welcome to the greatest marketing deception of the 21st century. The luxury bottled water industry is a multi-billion-dollar machine built entirely on an ego tax. People are paying $20, $30, even $50 for a basic human necessity, convinced they are drinking pure, untouched glacier runoff. But the dark reality? The water inside that designer glass bottle is often less regulated, less tested, and sometimes structurally identical to the water you flush down your toilet. Today, we are tearing down the curtain on brands like Voss, Fiji, and the ridiculous raw water movement. By the end of this video, you will understand how corporate marketing manipulated human psychology to sell us our own natural resources at a 10,000% markup. Let's look at the evidence. Let's start with the ultimate status symbol of the early 2000s, Voss. Designed by a former Calvin Klein executive, it looks like a high-end perfume. The brand promised pure, artesian water from Norway. It became the default water for luxury hotels and A-list celebrities. But a few years ago, a Norwegian documentary team actually tracked down the source. They didn't find a magical, untouched glacier. They found the municipal water supply of a small town called Island. The water inside that expensive glass cylinder was the exact same tap water the locals were using to wash their cars and take showers. You aren't paying for Norwegian purity. You are paying for a cylindrical piece of glass. Then there's Fiji water. In 2006, they ran a massively arrogant ad campaign. The poster literally said, "The label says Fiji because it's not bottled in Cleveland." It was a direct insult to municipal tap water. But Cleveland didn't just take the insult, they fought back with science. The Cleveland Water Department ran laboratory tests comparing their tap water to Fiji. The results were humiliating. Fiji water actually contained traces of arsenic and other contaminants. Cleveland tap water had zero. Furthermore, the irony of Fiji water is a humanitarian nightmare. The company extracts millions of gallons from the island's aquifer, while local Fijian citizens right down the road frequently lack access to clean, safe drinking water. You are paying a premium to drink imported water from a country where the locals face water shortages. Let that sink in. But Fiji and Voss are amateur hour compared to what is happening today in places like Erewhon, LA's ultra-exclusive grocery store. Here, the wealthy elite have moved past mere spring water and entered the realm of absolute pseudo-science. Welcome to the raw water movement. Companies are bottling completely unfiltered, untreated, unsterilized water directly from natural springs and selling it for upwards of $40 a jug. The marketing claims that treating water removes beneficial probiotics and lunar energy. Do you know what else treatment removes? Animal feces, parasites, giardia, E. coli. For centuries, human civilization fought a desperate battle against waterborne diseases. We invented water filtration to stop dying from cholera. Now, billionaires in Silicon Valley are paying premium prices to intentionally bypass modern sanitation, risking parasitic infections just to feel closer to nature. It is the ultimate proof that having money does not equate to having common sense. This absurdity has even birthed a new fake profession, the water sommelier. Luxury restaurants now hand you a 100-page water menu. They will tell you that a $120 bottle of melted iceberg water from Svalbard pairs perfectly with your caviar because of its low minerality. It's a masterclass in psychological manipulation. By surrounding water with the rituals of fine wine, they bypass your logical brain. You aren't buying hydration, you are buying an experience to validate your wealth. Let's look at the legal loophole the entire industry relies on. In the United States and in many Tier 1 nations, municipal tap water is strictly regulated by environmental protection agencies. It's rigorously tested for bacteria and chemicals multiple times a day. The results are public record. Bottled water, however, is classified as a packaged food product. It is regulated by food administrations, which have drastically lower standards for water. Bottled water companies often test their own sources just once a week, and they are not required to make those reports public. If tap water fails a test, the city gets an immediate alert. If bottled water fails a test, it quietly gets recalled months after you've already consumed it. And what exactly are you drinking? Look closely at the labels of massive brands like Dasani or Aquafina. You won't see spring or artesian. You will see the words purified water. That is legal industry jargon for municipal tap water. Coca-Cola and Pepsi are literally taking local city water, running it through a filter you could buy for your kitchen sink, adding a pinch of salt for taste, and selling it back to you at an astronomical markup. The luxury water industry does not produce water. It produces plastic. Millions of tons of single-use plastic that will outlive every person watching this video, all to package something you can get from your kitchen for fractions of a penny. True value is about understanding value. When you buy a $50 bottle of water at Erewhon or a 5-star hotel, you aren't buying superior health or hydration. You are paying a voluntary tax on your own ego. You are falling for the oldest trick in the corporate playbook, taking a free, abundant resource, putting a shiny label on it, and convincing the elite they need it to survive. Stop paying the ego tax. If you want to uncover more dark realities the elite try to hide, subscribe to Wealth Uncovered. We don't sell illusions, we expose them.